So we've left it a little bit too late, guys. We've lost the sunset. But look, there's a full moon. There's just a bit of a cloud in the way there.
There's a blue.
Oh. Yeah,
Wait,
it's moved. The sunset's over there. Look. It's normally here where that boat is above.
This is the place when Chris is
When Chris is
sad.
Yeah, which is a lot just lately. So anyway, if Mel can take position and sit with me,
What if I fall there?
then I'm going to laugh a lot. There's some big fish jumping. So let's get on to what the conversation is about. Now what's brought this up is I did a video on it a long time ago and forgot all about it. And just recently a guy called Phil's come to the Philippines, and to cut a long story short, it's not going to be a big video because the information is very clear. Phil got married in the Philippines, in Cebu I believe, and then he got his wife back to the UK. She got a UK citizenship. They were together about 7 years. Anyway, he came home one day and there was a letter there saying that she'd gone, she'd left him, and up until that point he thought everything was fine. Everything was just fun dabby dozy, but it wasn't. So anyway, he agreed to get a divorce in the UK, and at this point he didn't think he was going to have anything to do with the Philippines again after his current experience. But he went online and he found this lady and he came to the Philippines, and he's here now with his divorce papers and what have you, and he was looking into marrying this lady. Unfortunately, he found out very quickly that because his past wife and him were married in the Philippines, the Philippines does not allow divorce, and they don't recognize people who were married in the Philippines getting a divorce in another country, then coming back and trying to use the divorce papers. It doesn't work. You can't, well you can, but it's a waste of time divorcing in another country. You might as well come back to the Philippines and go through an annulment. Now Phil's now got two choices. He can either go through an annulment, which can take anything up to 3 to 5 years. What are you doing, mate?
I just moved my...
Oh, you're going to move?
Flaps.
Right, okay. Yeah, it's not a good idea, is it?
But
he can... Sorry, she's putting me on. He can go through the annulment, which can take up to 3 to 5 years. Or the other thing he could do is actually go to the court, which has been done before, because when I did the video a while ago, that's what this guy was going to do. He was from the UK as well. You present your divorce papers in the court recognises the papers and dissolves the marriage. Now what he was advised to do by a subscriber, I believe, which was very, very poor advice, was to get married online and just present his marriage certificate to the authorities and carry on as everything was great. Now, I'm no expert, I'm a blogger. You should never listen to bloggers. Do your own research. Listen to me though, because I'm not always wrong. Do your own research and see a lawyer, and you know, do it through a lawyer.
I thought you're gonna say you're always wrong.
Well, probably a lot of people would agree with you there. See a lawyer and do everything right. Now what I put forward to Phil respectively was, well, that's fine, Phil, but what if your ex comes back to the Philippines, finds out, God forbid, you've passed away, and everything your wife has had before you died, she tries to get. What happens there? So you can see where I'm coming from, because as far as the Philippines are concerned, their marriage is official in the Philippines, and the marriage that he was going to do online will not be recognized. Now again, do your own research
Yeah.
and get legal advice. I'm not a lawyer, but that's just my take on it. Maybe you've got a different take. Put it in the comments and let me know what you think. And that's about it. That's the video. I hope you've enjoyed that bit of information. Now it's fact, guys. Before I go, it is fact.
Yeah.
If you marry in the Philippines, I don't care what country you come from and get the divorce, it is not recognized in the Philippines. So you can't then come back to the Philippines, find a fiance and think they're going to accept your divorce certificate, because they're not. You're still going to have to go through annulment or present it to the court to get the court to recognize it. One of them two ways. If there's some other way you know, let me know. But don't say get married online, because that is a disaster waiting to happen. Sorry, babe. What were you
And the
gonna say?
reason why we tell about this, because there's a few foreigners contact you about that, the experience to married to a Filipino, right?
Yeah, I get asked about it occasionally, a little bit more now that the pandemic's cooling down. So, you know, it's just something I thought I'd put out there to give a little bit of my 10 penneth. So that's it, another big fish. I can't believe how big some of these fish are. Has jumped. I mean, look at this, guys. Now you're struggling on a pension in the US or the UK, and you could be here living a lot better on that little bit of pension that you can ever do in the UK. You can't live on a UK pension, it's ridiculous. But you can live here on one. And you might, if you're very lucky, be able to find a beautiful Filipina.
Then let's see my face, it's dark.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? You might find yourself a good, beautiful Filipina that's going to look after you, as long as you're respectful and loving and look after them too. So that's the video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for taking a little bit of time out your day to watch a Brit in the Philippines and Mel. And we'll see you on the next one. Over to you, Mel.
Please hit the like button and please subscribe and share our video. Bye, guys.
And also, if you've liked this video, guys, there's a super thanks below the video. We'd very much appreciate if you leave a coffee. If not, just keep watching the videos all the way to the end. You've got Patreon and you've got membership. If you want to do a bit of long-term help to help our channel and the family, we really appreciate it. See you on the next one.
Shout out to Robert Ball, Daz, Ronald, and Robert Call.
Anybody else?
Nothing now.
Susie Q.
Shania, hello.
Shania.
Yeah, Shania. Who's else?
Hello.
Barbara. Oh, I remember
Barbara.
Barbara.
What about
What's the name?
whatever. Bye. Right, I finished the video, obviously, guys, but I wanted to... Sorry, we finished the video and you're going to get the end bit, which was previous to the video. Just wanted to show you the lights down at where the floating restaurant is. You can see the floating restaurant in the distance, look. We were going to do the video from there, but we forgot our masks. And we weren't sure if they'd insist on them. Apparently, from what I understand, the president has signed the executive order to take away the mask mandate wearing outside. It's very dark over there, you can't see anything. Just park the car there. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video.
Please subscribe.